Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of an update video for the 2545 Perfect load. I was taking a look at some of the cases that I retrieved from my last range session where I did the accuracy test. I was taking a look at some of these cases. You know, these are 223 cases upsized, so they have a standard 223 case wall. And I noticed there's just a couple, that's not one of them, that experience a little bit of primer flattening. There's that one, which you may not be able to tell on camera, but that one's actually got a pretty flat primer. And we've got another one here. Let's see. That one's okay. It was really only a handful of them out of the about 15 or 20 rounds I fired, but still that equated to about 5 or 10% of the cartridges had a little bit of overpressure, and it's probably a little bit annoying right now for you to not see my face while I'm talking, but we're actually going to hand load right now a couple, break open a fresh box. That's right, this is not even opened yet, of Barnes TTSX loads. Price tag on them is right there, which is appropriate for these rounds, but because I bought these at the shop that I work at, you know, I get a little bit of a discount, so it helps there. So they're a little bit cheaper for me than they are normally, but still not an inexpensive bullet by any means. Really, I'd say that we're gonna want to take the Perfect load down a little bit. Now, we're using accurate 2200 powder, and I'm almost out of it. I'm probably only going to get about 10 or 15 more cartridges out of the amount of powder that I do have. At least that's measurable out of the trickle. I'm going to have to kind of use my hand to trickle it in. But I'm going to use the original Buffalo Skinner here to open up this brand new pack of TTSX bullets. A slice, nice razor sharp knife. Pop that sucker open. There we go. And there we are. Fresh box of TTSX, which is beautiful. So originally I had the A2200 powder spec'd at 28.5 grains, and we're gonna throw 28.2 grains. Now the reason being that when firing 28 even, it is basically the bullet is sitting on top of the powder and it kind of comes up around it, so it is a compressed load, but I'm only getting about 3,000 or so feet per second. I'm trying to push it as hard as possible. I definitely recommend that if you're starting with this, don't go over 27.5 until you know that you're not getting any case signs of pressure or that your gun is doing fine with the load, and then start climbing up a little bit, obviously. So these are kind of a hot rod load. Soon I will be getting accurate 2015 powder, or 2215, I can't remember which it is, but we'll be taking a look at that and seeing if we can actually get better performance with less of a powder charge. So I've got my 28.2 grains right here and a fresh, beautiful casing with a CCI number 450 primer. Got some good country music on in the background on that new crap that's playing today. It's just plain junk. But our TTSX bullet. I like to give it a tap. It helps seat the powder. One thing I like about the A2200 powder is that it is very, very free-flowing, and it pours very well. My previous powder that I was using for the 2545 was the H322, and that and H335 are not really the most awesome as far as pour and cleanliness of burn goes. But there is brand new TTSX cartridge, 80 grains. Into into the box it goes. We'll do one more. I'm not going to sit here and load a ton of cartridges in front of the video. Sorry if the music in the background's a little loud. I think it was a laptop hooked up to a TV, and now the TV's kicked off and there's just a laptop playing. So we are just going to roll with it. See what happens. And this is the disadvantage of a trickle charger, obviously. I could do this. Once I get in a roll and a complete focus and I'm not, you know, flapping my lips at a camera, I can get 50 cartridges cranked out pretty quickly, no matter what cartridge style it is. Usually, especially pistol caliber cartridges, it's you know, you got 38 Special, 40 Smith & Wesson. You can throw a pretty good charge safely and quickly while you're on a roll. But, another good case. Careful not to spill it. It would help to have a powder funnel, but I've kind of held off on buying one right now because the accurate powder has been flowing so well that I haven't had any spills. So, whatever that's worth. And there it is. Another beautiful cartridge, ready to go to the range, and this should reduce the chances of overpressure and flattening a primer by just dropping it by 0.3 grains. So, I hope you enjoyed that, and as always, God bless, keep your powder dry, guys. Another 2545 Sharps update coming at you soon.